look, we have to show some traditional Chinese.
Oh, you want to be sarcastic about
food?
Okay, sure.
Oh, so this is true. I am true.
You are true. But I did want to say that I am the guy that will always give credit to preserving tradition.
Yes.
But somehow I think that either this is a tradition that should have been lost or is not a tradition at all. I have evidence for my second theory.
Okay.
And you'll have to watch the husband in the background. But what she's making, and just preface this, because I don't want to translate the whole way.
Sure.
She's making her traditional method of cooking a goose egg.
Yeah, it's
in
called
ash.
ash eggs.
Yes.
Dust eggs.
Dust eggs, but it's
They're called
in
dust
ash,
eggs. All right. It is a traditional thing.
It doesn't need to be.
Exactly.
You want to see?
Not all traditions are great.
I have a theory about why this is not necessarily a traditional dish.
Okay, let's take a look. Can we show everybody?
Yes.
Everyone, please
This
pay
goes
attention.
deep.
This is a traditional dust eggs. What's going on?
Just listen, take it all in. Listen to the dust flute.
草木会盖住，
I cover it with ash, she said.
差不多啦。
It's
这是
差不多
传统美食会蛋。
It's her traditional way of cooking it.
I love her husband, so enthusiastic.
That's what I wanted you to watch.
He's
And this is why I don't think this is a traditional dish.
Okay.
I mean, I want you guys to look at the actual egg, okay? But we'll look at his reaction.
That looks like a freaking oyster.
It does, because it's so covered. It's like an oyster's shell, right?
Yeah, let's take a look.
But that's the cooked egg. You gotta slap it.
Yummy.
I mean, look at this, right?
Okay.
Look
What-
at that.
Yeah.
If you have to do that to your egg, my theory here, notice something, pause.
Yeah.
Did you see that there? Did you see something there? I
did.
actually captured the moment it happened.
Okay, let's go look back at this. What are we
This-
looking at?
This guy, as you could see from the previous clips, looked so depressed. Not just bored, like depressed.
The husband.
I have a theory, I have a theory that state media showed up and they're like, we need to film some traditional food. And the guy has been spending 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years of his marriage with his wife that has delusions and maybe some sort of problem.
Yeah.
Because she won't stop cooking eggs in ash. And she
Right.
busts out her ash flute to make it. And
Yes.
he's just been like, can we finally eat some normal food? And what's happened is state media's come in to film this tradition. She's excited.
Yeah.
And has just validated decades of mental instability about this ash egg.
Sure.
And he quite literally can't take it anymore in the shot and vanishes.
Well,
I managed to capture
Oh,
this
yeah.
moment.
He's actually not there, is he? He's gone. He's hightailed it.
He goes, if you keep doing this, I will quite literally leave. And you can see his spirit vanish
Yeah.
in the clip
Yes.
as she eats the ash egg.
Oh, yes. That's pretty funny.
This is my
Yeah.
theory. I might be thinking too much about it, but I think that she's just been validated.
Yes.
And he's had enough.
Yeah, he's had enough. He wants something real to eat for once.
That is the saddest man I've ever seen in my life.
Is that what when a foreigner tries it? Guys, okay. All jokes aside, though, I understand where this ash egg comes from, okay? Think about it, right? When people just don't have pots or pans or anything to cook on, right?
Yes.
You've got an egg. You
Yes.
need to cook it.
Yes.
Well, other than making it hard-boiled, which makes more sense to me, like just stick it in its shell, right?
Yes.
Why not crack the egg on the fire directly? This is the kind of thing you do when you're like desperate, right? You're out in the
Yes.
woods and you're desperate. Either that or very drunk and you
Yes.
just don't have anything. You're just like, I need to cook something. It's like when I cook sausages on the engine of my car.
You did do that in China, in
Yeah.
IKEA.
Yes.
Yes. You told me immediately after you did it.
Yeah.
And it worked.
It works.
And I would eat it.
But the thing is, at least it was wrapped in tinfoil. But if I were to just like throw it on the greasy like engine and just, that's what's happening here.
I will say this.
What?
And I back you up on this because this isn't China's first foray into strange eggs, as
Yes.
you maybe have a soundbite for.
Oh, yes. this
There's
is very
another
true.
egg-related tradition.
You're right.
太舒服了
You know what she's eating?
我呀，好好。
Yep. If you had missed that episode, we had
Yeah.
covered an entire city that boils eggs once a year in piss.
Yeah, in urine.
In urine.
Little boy urine.
Yes. They put buckets out at schools, they pee in them, and then boil it in them.
Yeah.
And people will travel from around China to go eat that.
Yeah.
So ash egg all of a sudden starts to not sound so bad.
But again, I definitely can see the origins of this is like you just don't have cooking utensils. Either you don't have the technology to make it.
Yes.
Maybe it's ancient times that came up with this.
Yes.
Okay. Or it's during time of famine where no one has money. They've already destroyed all their pots and pans to smelt it down for Mao Zedong or whatever.
You're true. I think this might be a commie thing because they got rid of all their pots and pans.
They're like, well, we still got to cook eggs. Like, well, why not just throw it on the fire?
And poor husband. Can we freeze frame one more time on him?
Sure.
Poor husband is like, we already passed that era.
Yeah, look
We're
at it.
not
He's
starving anymore.
He is the most unenthused husband in the world. It's like,
beyond that, he's genuinely sad. He's remembering the time when he had to eat his teacher. You know what I mean? In Mao's Cultural Revolution.
Yeah, exactly. Poor guy.
And the Great Leap
误会
Forward.
代购，
That's just so unappetizing to me.
差不多啦，这是传统文。
Look at that. Look at him in the background. Look at him.
He's so sad. I feel it.
Yeah, he's
I
like,
feel it.
it's like this for dinner again.
Again?
Poor guy.
He ascended, dude.
Yeah.
He ascended out of there.
Yeah, he did.
I hope he's in a better place.
Me too. This poor guy. I feel for him.
I genuinely do feel.
I kind of want to start like a GoFundMe to send him like a, I don't know, like a
You know what I'd
care
send him?
package.
Yeah. You know what
Yeah.
I'd send him?
What?
A year's supply of eggs. Like regular eggs that he can cook any way he wants.
Yes,
In
exactly.
a pan.
Yeah,
A
I'd send him a non-stick frying pan.
That would be fantastic.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be a nice thing to do?
Oh yeah, I'd definitely start a charity just for him.
I don't think we'll ever find him though, because he's quite literally ascended in this shot.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm
She
out.
takes her last bite, and that was the moment his
just-
soul just
I'm gone.
disappeared. It's very funny that that's what happened.
Yeah, because he's not eating it.
No.
She's the only
I
one.
love that he was in the shot and then vanishes out of the shot.
Yeah, when it comes time to eat, he's like, I'm out.
Like,
I'm nowhere
I'm
near
not doing this anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
My wife's nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
big plot twist, isn't it?
absolutely. The Royal Rumble is coming.
The annual The China Show's Royal Rumble is this year's main event.
Characters from the China Show come out one by one and they bring their beef.
The first year, Jaunty had a great performance.
Great.
But he wasn't so lucky the following year.
Tractor bulldozed Ballsack for a stunning victory in year 2.
Winston, Jaunty's been looking for his second victory. But he's really, for lack of better words, pissed at the Haze Runner because he, in fact, is the fastest man in the world.
I'm the fastest man in the world. Nobody can stop me.
Not that wheezing maniac.
Also, don't forget, the new kid on the block, or should I say new brick in the wall, Mason, who's really angry with his neighbor Salte Waters, who plays his music too loud.
What a wonderful song. How come I've never heard it before?
It's been a little too much for Rick,
Wow, that's a little too much for me.
who's been replaced by Raging Roger. This is the feud of the year.
Join us at the Xiaoban Ho live tier to watch this year's main event, this year's Royal Rumble, as it happens with live commentary from C-Milk and Winston. You will be there and you will enjoy it. You will follow us, okay?
You'll follow me, okay?
Or you can support us at any other tier level to see it after it airs live.
Don't forget, you can gift patron memberships and bring the joy of the Royal Rumble to your family this season.
We'll see you in the ring on December 23rd at 5 p.m. EST. Be there or the frog gets peed on.